Peace and blessings. I come on here today to encourage you. Let me say this to you. No matter what it may seem like, feel like, or look like, shoot your content. I don't care. At first I was like, should I, wait and fix my hair up and put on some makeup, or should I? No, I'm not. No. What you see is what you get, okay? Because what's coming out of my mouth is more important than what you see on me, okay? So let me tell you something. Focus on your content of being a professional, whatever that the case may be. Focus on that. Don't focus so much on what people think. And I was listening to Coach earlier this morning, and it was the same thing I was talking about on yesterday. So many times we focus on certain things. I remember when I would put certain things up on Facebook, and this is when I didn't know any better, okay? When I worried about what you thought about me. I used to post certain things on social media, and when somebody come and say, that wasn't right, I don't like what you said. And, okay, my thing is this, you're not for everybody, and everybody is not for you. And if we really acknowledge our Bible and acknowledge the word, when they Hosanna, Hosanna, when they were speaking that to Jesus, Hosanna, Hosanna, putting out palm leaves and things and laying coats and things out as a reverence to respecting him and honoring who he was. Then they turned around and said, crucify him. So you will have people, like he mentioned, that you will have people that will love what you're saying at that moment, or they may love, what you're saying because it may be related to them at that time. Then it may be a time that you may say certain things and they might not relate to it at that time. And then they say, well, I don't like that one. Okay, we'll scroll, select, and delete. Okay, but you're not. You posting content because there's somebody out there other than the 3 people that doesn't approve of what you're saying and what you're doing. And then you may have that 100 that may not even push like, but you've helped them. They was laying in there on the sofa, they was laying in the bed, and you said something to get them up off of that sofa. So stop deleting your content because maybe a few people don't like what you're saying, or they don't like because you may be posting a certain religion or a certain group of people. I don't like that. Okay, take it up with God. Okay, so let me tell you this: move forward. Okay, I'll be back. And I love my head wraps. Y'all know me. I don't care what you think. Did you know that? See, some of you, you have life. You have life that's coming out of your loins, that's coming out of your mouth, that could save many of lives. Some of you are poets. You are, musicians. You're blessed to be able to do these things, to raise up Lazarus, and some of you have been, procrastinating. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, I'm gonna wait and do this. Well, this is not the time, and each to his own. But can I tell you, me personally, I feel that a lot of you waiting on an applause that you're not going to get from people. Okay, you may get it from some, but you're not going to get it from the people that you think that's going to applaud you. You're looking for applause. You're looking for people to say, I'm proud of you. I know all too well. I've been there, done that. I used to want my loved ones to say, I'm so proud of you, because we know where you once was, and da-da-da-da-da, and you would look for things like that. And at that point, you're like, okay, it doesn't matter whether you say yay or nay. It doesn't matter if you say you like it or you don't like it. It doesn't matter if you say that's not for me, it's for somebody. So once you get that in in your spirit, then you will stop worrying about what everybody else think, what everybody else is saying, and how their content is looking, and they got this beautiful background, and da 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 da, and that don't have nothing to do with what's coming out of your mouth. Okay, you're focusing on the wrong things. Even if you and we may be in the same grocery store, and I may be advertising some things that I know that could be healthy for you. Somebody else can come back in that same grocery store, do the same thing, and they may get probably over 1,000 views, and I may get that too. But those 2 that have viewed my content was the 2 that I helped for today. So you looking at you You're looking at the quantity instead of the quality. The quality is what you focus on. Like, what are you bringing? What are you offering? You offering things. No matter, it could be 50 people that's coaches. It could be 50 mentors. It could be 50 people that's preaching, but it's one person. It may be that one person that's in the audience that need exactly what you have, and you looking at, because that person been preaching for 30 years and you've been preaching for 3, and you think they got it going on, and you don't. You missing the whole picture. Okay, they're waiting on you. You got people that are waiting on you, that are waiting to hear what you have to say. Okay, but because you're so focused on everybody else and what everybody else is thinking, what they're saying, just shoot the content. Just do it and watch what happens. You're going to save a lot of lives. I can tell. I've been watching you. You're going to save a whole lot of people from their bondage. By basing your life and your time on how many people comes on your live. I had to speak with a young lady and a young man when I heard them saying, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get out because I don't see but 3 people. Okay, those are the 3 people that you should have been helping. Okay, well, I didn't see nobody on there. I guarantee you they watching, even if they don't press like. I'm not gonna keep telling you, come on, like it, because you might not like it. Okay, so when you're doing things the way everybody else is doing it, your results is not gonna be good. Okay, I'm not gonna mimic what everybody else is doing, what everybody else is saying, and how everybody else is looking. Some days you may see me, I may wear a hat. Some days you may see me, I may wear a head wrap. Some days you may see me, I may wear one hairstyle. One day you may see me, I may have a different hairstyle. You may see me in a yellow shirt, a pink shirt, or orange shirt, or a tricolor, whatever it is. Whatever I'm feeling that day, that's what I put on. And it's not to draw people. My words of what's coming out of my spirit. The Bible said to try the spirit by the spirit. And you should be around people that ignite your spirit, that brings whatever that's been laying dormant, that's been sleep, that's been, the enemy literally been trying to rock to sleep. The enemy in you have been rocking it to sleep because of your procrastination or your laziness, or you feeling like somebody else is better than you. Have been literally, just rocking that thing like it's out of there. No, it's there. Okay. It's a movie called Brain on Fire, when this girl the chemicals in her body was attacking her brain, and they thought she was schizophrenic at one point. They thought she was an alcoholic. And see, that's how people misdiagnosed. They was misdiagnosing her by what they thought, not even knowing that the chemicals in her body was attacking her brain. Okay, and then it took this one professor. It wasn't nobody out of church. It wasn't nobody, that performed exorcism, none of that. He said, you in there and I'm going to find you. And he found her. And when he did, they was showing you how people can misdiagnose you. Okay, so stop. You got people that's around you that's misdiagnosing whatever you're dealing with. Oh, yeah. Everything don't need a prophecy. Everything don't need that. Some things just need you. Some people just need a hug. Some people just need you to just be there and be quiet. Some people just maybe need for you to pray in silence. When you go to hospitals or when you go places, it don't mean for you to just every time, just because you're a person that pray, you're a chaplain or whatever, you got to pray out loud all the time. No, all the time it doesn't take all that. Sometimes it do. It depends on how God move on you. But let me tell you this, you're not for everybody. In my closing, I don't know if I introduced myself. It's your girl, Rhonda, the light, as well as your messenger. I'm going to always speak the truth, even if it make you mad, because I guarantee you it's helping somebody. It may not help you, but it's helping somebody. And I'm for that.